Inspired by the sunny, beautiful spring day it is today in London, in this video I wanted to talk to you about my favourite things to do in London in the springtime and give you inspiration for the spring. What's up guys, I'm Legarda and I talk about travel, creating content and being an entrepreneur. Few cities are as stimulating and beautiful as London in the springtime. It's probably my favourite month after summer. Cherry blossoms are starting to spring and roses are starting to bloom. So much to see and do in London, especially in April and May where you have things like the flower show, London Marathon, so many markets to enjoy, all sorts of things going on. The very first thing I recommend doing in springtime in London is take a stroll through nature. London is teeming with parks, teeming with greenery. I love waking up early, my hands are wrapped around a coffee and going for a stroll, somewhere green, somewhere surrounded by flowers. The main parks that are beautiful to walk around are Hyde Park, Kensington Gardens, St James's Park, Clapham Common, Wimbledon Park, Canizaro Park. The list goes on and on. There are cycling lanes all around Hyde Park. Hop on a Santander bike, get an Uber bike and cycle around. Enjoy the sun, enjoy the weather, enjoy the beauty of being in a city. Most of the main parks also have a large pond. If you're more of a water baby, why not rent a boat and go for a little paddle? Have a picnic, do anything you like, just get into nature and explore some of London's best parks. My next tip is enjoy the River Thames and all it has to offer. By that I don't mean go jumping into the River Thames. What I do mean is gorgeous photo opportunities abound along the Thames when the city is illuminated. If you're a hobbyist photographer, you can get beautiful panoramas of the River Thames. You can get gorgeous time lapses if you wake up for golden hour, sunrise or sunset. I'd even recommend checking out the view of the River Thames, not from Tower Bridge, which is where I live close to, but actually by Chelsea Bridge. The views are beautiful and the area is a lot quieter and you'll just get the occasional jogger or couple strolling by walking their dog, and it's a really nice place to feel like you're just part of local London. Why not venture forth into Sloane Square, that hubbub for the Made in Chelsea crowd, grab a croissant, a coffee, a bunch of flowers and slowly walk back towards wherever you're going to. My third tip is go for a tipple down the pub. If there's one thing Londoners agree on, is the appreciation of a good drink. The minute the sun comes out, all the beer gardens are open. Springtime weather is perfect for an afternoon tipple. A margarita, ales, brews, cocktails, mocktails, cheeky little pims in the park. Nothing like sipping a refreshing drink as London's sun goes down over the skyline. Fantastic views of the city, check out Madison Rooftop, St Paul's, the Shard, Sky Garden, places around Bank, Peckham Springs, Pergola has lovely views too. Get out there, see what's going on and have a drink. My next tip is have a Sunday springtime brunch. Springtime is synonymous with idyllic Sunday mornings and London is perfect for getting into that slow afternoon brunch vibe. London's usually still asleep on a Sunday, fuzzy and hungover from its antics the night before. I love going to markets for Sunday lunch. You can check out Broadway Market, which offers everything from crisp pulled pork sandwiches to fresh creamy hot chocolates. Check out Borough Market, which has artisanal cheeses and toasties and raclette with red onion chutney and other delicious things like that. Me personally, having grown up in West London, I am very partial to Portobello Market. There is the most incredible falafel guy there who does delightful falafels. Even if you don't fancy a full-on falafel wrap, he'll probably give you a free falafel to try, so I recommend heading there just for that. At Portobello Market you can have a fresh Nutella crepe whipped up, enjoy cupcakes from the Hummingbird Bakery, browse the gorgeous antiques and vintage shops and market stores, stroll under the Westway to see some incredible street art, maybe even walk down and make your way to Hyde Park via Queensway. My next tip is have a springtime roast. If you didn't wake up early enough to do your lazy Sunday brunch, then a Sunday roast is perfect for you. For a proper British weekend, round off your Sunday with all the trimmings, whether that's nut roast, chicken, beef, roast potatoes, and plenty of gravy. With a side of Yorkshire puddings, if that's your thing. It's definitely my thing. In the spring, there is nothing nicer than going to a beautiful little gastropub and enjoying a wonderful roast with your nearest and dearest. My next tip is go forth and have afternoon tea. Perfect for a sunny spring afternoon is the elegant British tradition of afternoon tea. Afternoon tea involves sipping Earl Grey from fine bone china cups, nibbling mini cucumber cream cheese sandwiches with salmon and a tiniest sprig of chive, buttery, delicious, freshly cooked scones with clotted cream and jam. Swankier locations to have afternoon tea include Fortnum and Mason, Harrods, the Ritz. All of these have excellent, if not slightly hoity-toity ambience, good posh nosh, and the occasional celebrity. But of course, nothing beats a good DIY tea time from your own home. All you need to do is buy some scones, buy some tea, make some sandwiches, wear a fancy frock, maybe a fascinator if you have one, and you can feel just as Downton Abbey as the rest of us.
Yes.
My next tip is make London in the springtime yours. Even if you just want to wander around with your iPhone taking beautiful photos of cherry blossoms in Notting Hill, or wander the river and just experience what it's like to have the sun come out and shine down on the River Thames, London is all about making the city your own. And springtime is the perfect time to take off that heavy parka jacket and explore. I love London in the springtime and I hope you love it too. If you enjoyed this video, please do consider subscribing. Thanks so much for watching. Catch you in the next video.